Now, by saying that the particles are vibrating, we don't actually mean that we are moving from the medium towards our eardrums. Imagine if only that was true. The transferring of the acoustic energy can be described or shown as a sound wave. Therefore, a sound wave can describe how the energy is transferred from one particle to another. During that process, the particles are being displaced by the energy force, and that has as a result high and low density particle regions. The regions with a higher density are called compressions, and the ones with a lower density are called rarefactions. They both travel towards the direction of the wave, while the particles are vibrating between their normal and displaced positions. Any trip the particles do between the positions included in the vibration is called a period or a cycle. So, to make things more specific, the start of a period or a cycle is the normal position of a particle. That particle, when it first vibrates, it actually moves towards a maximum distance at a specific direction. After that, it returns back to its original location. Then, because of the initial energy, it will go through its original location and go back to the opposite direction. Then, it will turn back to its normal position. This movement here creates a compression, and this movement here creates a rarefaction. As a whole, it's a cycle or period. In a few words, compressions and rarefactions can actually describe the acoustic pressure produced by sound during a specific time duration. Saying that, it's very easy to conclude that time and pressure are actually the two main elements of a sound wave. Earlier we spoke about periods. Now, the number of the completed periods within the time of 1 second is called frequency. Frequency is what determines the pitch of a sound. We can measure the frequency by using 1 Hz as a measurement unit. Hertz took their name from the German physicist Heinrich Hertz, who was working on the electromagnetic waves and how do they behave. 1 Hz equals with 1 period per second. 1000 periods equal with 1000 Hz or 1 kHz per second. The higher the frequency, the highest the pitch of the sound as well. And of course, the lower the frequency, the lower the pitch. Now let's see the formula for the frequency, which is F equals 1 divided by T. F is the frequency, and 1 is the 1 second as a constant in this equation. T is the time required for the period to be completed. All the animals on the planet have a limited audible range. For us humans specifically, it's between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz. Of course, that's only in perfect situation, as the upper limit decreases as we age or from constant exposure to loud music or loud environmental noises. Timbre is the sonic identity of the sound, or color. It is actually why the same note will sound different on two different instruments, and that's why we can distinguish sounds. The most accurate way to describe timbre is the characteristic of our hearing that can help us identify two or more sounds as different, even if they have the same loudness and pitch. The easiest way to explain this is with a tuning fork. Tuning forks can only produce one frequency, and most of the tuning forks can actually produce the 440 Hz frequency, which is the fundamental frequency of the note A4. So if we play an A4 on a guitar, on a piano, or with a tuning fork, all three will sound different. But why does that happen? A note played on an instrument does not only contain one frequency. On the contrary, it contains higher frequencies that are related to the fundamental one. The fundamental frequency is actually the lowest frequency of the note, and it's the one that determines its pitch. Those higher frequencies are called either harmonics or overtones, and they are a bit different. They have some differences that we will explain in the intermediate tutorials about the sound basics.
Bending by the river.